Sega.
The immense amount of effort it takes to animate characters in a video game is often overlooked and taken for granted by the public at large. But many, many hours of blood, sweat, and tears are shed here, in this room. It is the animators that breathe life into these virtual characters, and one look at the Incredible Hulk in action proves just how talented the animators at Edge of Reality truly are.
We usually animate anything that has to be kind of smooth, and the second it actually hits an object, that's when we turn it into the physics object, so that since it's going to be such an abrupt change, it's a great place to do the little pop, and you don't notice it so much.
We have keyframe animation, so our animators hand animate everything.
One of the things that keyframe animation gives us as opposed to motion capture is since the Hulk is the player's character and you're controlling the Hulk, we can animate to the feel of the controller and make sure that the feel is really good. So a guy in a motion capture suit can move like a human, and that's about it. He's not that fast, he's not that powerful, so that really doesn't come through. So we're able to have fine control over the poses and the speed and the quickness of the player in order to have really great responsive control.
Unlike traditional human characters featured in video games, the animators at Edge of Reality had to work with a larger-than-life beast. So where best to start than the Incredible Hulk's closest real-world counterpart?
We've hired bodybuilders to come in, and we took a lot of pictures and a lot of video of them flexing their muscles and getting into poses that are actually similar to some of the moves that Hulk does.
The next-generation technology of the new video game consoles also gave the artists more power when it came to creating their characters.
One of the biggest benefits that we get in the next-gen technology is normal mapping, and it gives us the ability to show the muscles. When I first started building the rig on this character, one of the things we wanted to add is since he's so big and he's got all these huge muscles, we wanted to make sure that all those things looked really realistic. And so we not only are we able to stretch the limbs and everything, but we're also able to animate all those muscles and make them shake and make them flex. And you'll see that come through in the game and how realistic his flesh really looks when he's animated. And it actually lights, and so as the light hits it, you actually see the lighting and the shadowing roll over those muscles. We never used to be able to do that before.
Animating can have its limitations, so in order to avoid repetitive scenes, the animators blended their work alongside the physics engine.
One of the great things about the physics in the game is that everything kind of seems to bounce off everything naturally. If we were to animate that one thing blowing up, you'd see the same animation over and over again. Things will bounce off each other and it'll feel different every time, and it actually makes the world much more interactive and feel like you're really affecting the world as opposed to just playing animations over and over in the game.
The animations and real-world physics enables the player to tap into the raw power of the Incredible Hulk.